Everybody got their Bibles?
Yes, Nathan's going to meet us at church. Come on, we gotta go.
I can't believe this. God, I'm done. I'm done with you. I'm not dealing with this anymore.
Sunday morning, man, she woke up fighting mad, bitching and moaning on and on about the time I had. And by Tuesday, you could say that girl was good as gone. And then when Thursday came around, I was all alone. So I went for a drive to clear my mind. Ended up at a shed.
Can I get 20 on pump 7 and one of those number 9s?
Then I won $100 on a scratch-off ticket. Bought 2 12-packs and a tank of gas with it. She swore they were a waste of time, all, but she was wrong. I was calling number 5 on the radio station, won a 4-day, 3-night beach vacation. Deep sea senorita fishing down in Panama. And I ain't gotta see my ex-future mother-in-law anymore. Oh Lord, when it rains, it pours. Now she was sure real quick to up and apologize when she heard about my newfound luck on that FM dial. And it's crazy how lately now it just seems to come in waves. What I thought was gonna be the death of me was my saving grace. It's got me thinking that her leaving is the only logical reason that I got the last spot in the Hooters parking lot, and the waitress left her number on my check with a heart. She picked up on the first ring when I gave her a call, and I only spent $5 at the Moose Club raffle. Won a used four-wheeler and 3 free passes for me and 2 of my buddies to play around a golf. And I ain't gotta see my ex-future mother-in-law anymore. Oh Lord, when it rains, it pours. When it rains, it pours. I've been on one hell of a redneck road for 3 weeks now, and it all started on the day that she walked out. Then I won $100 on a scratch-off ticket. Bought 2 12-packs and a tank of gas with it. She swore they were a waste of time, all, but she was wrong. And I was calling number 5 on the radio station, won a 4-day, 3-night beach vacation. Deep sea senorita fishing down in Panama. And I ain't gotta see my ex-future mother-in-law anymore. Oh Lord, when it rains, it pours. When it rains, it pours.
I'll be the last one standing, 2 hands in the air, I'm a champion. You'll be looking up at me when it's over. I live for the battle, I'm a soldier. When they write my story, they're gonna say that I did it for the glory. But don't think that I did it for the fame, yeah. I did it for the love of the game, yeah. And this is my chance I'm taking. All them old records I'm breaking. All you people watching on the TV, you go ahead and put your bets on me. Hey, I've been waiting my whole life to see my name in lights. I am invincible, unbreakable, unstoppable, unshakable. They knock me down, I get up again. I am the champion. You're gonna know my name. You can't hurt me now. I can't feel the pain. I was made for this. Yeah, I was born to win. I am the
Born champion. The C is for the courage I possess through the drama. H is for the hurt, but it's all for the honor. A is for my attitude, working through the patience. Money comes and goes, so the M is for motivation. Gotta stay consistent, the P is to persevere. The I is for integrity, innovative career. The O is optimistic, open and never shut. And the N is necessary, cause I'm never giving up. See, they asked me how I did it, I just did it from the heart. Crushing the competition, been doing it from the start. They say that every champion is all about his principles. Carry.
I am invincible, unbreakable, unstoppable, unshakable. They knock me down, I get up again. I am the champion. You're gonna know my name. You can't hurt me now. I can't feel the pain. I was made for this. Yeah, I was born to win. I am the champion.
Yeah. Surpassed all rivals. It's all about who wants it the most. Fight for what we believe in. That's what champions are made of.
It's the guts and it's the glory. 100 stripes, 100 stories. It's the Pledge of Allegiance on the 4th of July. It's them handwritten letters from home. It's them sleepless nights alone. It's his newborn baby he left with his wife. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, lay down, here's a line. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, for these stars and stripes. Hey. From the fields of Indiana to the swamps of Louisiana to the golden coast of California, Uncle Sam's the only family he's got. His purple heartbeat won't stop, and his 18th birthday was the day he was born. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, lay down, here's the light. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, for these stars and stripes. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, stand on the front line. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, pay the ultimate price. Oh. flashing light. Hey. Hey.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Ultimate Dirt TV. Round number 3 of the American Dirt Series, Wingless, the 360 Wingless Sprintcars. Tonight, we come to Falls, Fairbury American Legion Speedway for the third round of the series. Good evening, race fans. Brett Wheeler with you for the call as we get set to take a look at qualifying. And of course, well, we're going to see some of the first cars to make their way onto the racetrack. And that first car, at the moment, let's get that right there. First car is going to be Randy Post. Colton Snyder on screen, driving car number 24. Craig Silby on the racetrack in the Concat New Zealand car number 7 machine. We'll get the first of his 2 lap times. You'll see where these drivers will end up after qualifying. Silby, Randy Post with a 12.694. Snyder with a 13.045. Silby with a 13.065. Waiting for Snyder and Silby to complete their second laps. Craig Silby goes quick time with a 12.662. But Nathan Davis jumps to position number 1. Driving the Black Diamond Motorsports, car number 36 with a 12.652. Anthony Marvoglio now with a 12.507. Skylar Brown waiting for his lap time to come through in car number 10. Trevor Royer. Holy cow, 12.137. He has absolutely obliterated the field in qualifying. Ryan Sheet, Roman Gephardt, Stephen Lindo, Casey Simons all on the racetrack, chasing a 12.098 from Trevor Royer. Nearly half a second. Skylar Brown second quick with a 12.2 flat. A 12.2 flat. Ryan Sheet fourth quick with a 12.557. 12.557. Roman Gephardt, Stephen Lindo, Casey Simons also on the racetrack. Out rolls Alex Szynski. Ryan Sheet will still stay fourth quick with a 12.557. And out rolls the Black Diamond Motorsports. Caliber 23. Garrett Halsey. 16 cars signing into the pit area here tonight at the Fairbury American Legion Speedway. Alex Szynski got some problems. Garrett Halsey will get the green light for his qualifying session. Green flag. Cody Malley also onto the racetrack. So the final 3 drivers getting ready for the final, 15 seconds. So these drivers on the track, they will get one more lap. Halsey second quick with a 12.118. 12.118. Szynski having all sorts of problems. Cody Malley will not get a time in because qualifying is about to be done and dusted. Checkered flag has been thrown and we are done. 2 heat races on the program. Let's take a look at heat race number 1. But the qualifying results first. Qualifying goes to Garrett Halsey with a 12.041. Trevor Royer second quick with a 12.098. Skylar Brown, third quick. Anthony Marvoglio will come home fourth in qualifying. Ryan Sheet will ride out your top 5. Vinny Sansone, Stephen Lindo, Nathan Davis, Craig Silby, and Wade Fields will make up your top 10. We'll just continue on with the rest of the 6 cars to make up the 16. Randy Post, Casey Simons, Roman Gephardt, Colton Snyder. The 14 cars that took time with Alex Azinski, Cody Malley. Both drivers unable to take a lap time, but we know they are here. Heat race number 1, driving your Elite Performance Industries Caliber 88 machine. From position number 1, it's the 88 entry of Garrett Halsey. Lining up to his outside, driving the Tim Sims Caliber 10, Skylar Brown from position number 2. Rolling off inside your second row from position number 3, driving the Black Diamond Motorsports Caliber 10 machine, that is Ryan Sheet. To his outside, piloting the 214 from position number 4, Stephen Lindo. Your third starter, driving your Iridium Sim Sports Caliber 7 machine from position number 5, that is Craig Silby, and he's outside from position number 6, piloting car number 11, that is Randy Post. And your final 2 starters at the back of this field from positions number 7 and 8, from position number 7, driving that Granny Griffin Racing Caliber 21, position 7, that is Roman Gephardt, and lining up to his outside, rolling off from your 8th starting position, driving the Black Diamond Motorsports Caliber 23 machine, Alec Szerzinski. Roman Gephardt did not make the call for heat race number 1. Dare say that he may just want to start from the back of the bus in tonight's main event, but we are ready for a start. Next time by off turn number 4. The field gets the 1 to go signal. Trying to get a good camera angle here. Trying to get a good shot, but it just doesn't want to seem to have one. But anyhow, here we go. The field rolls into corner number 3. Out of corner number 4, Skylar Brown ready to lead us back. Oh, look out, contact between Halsey and Brown. In fact, it was Halsey to lead us to the green flag. And Brown jumped up over the right rear. Meanwhile, Ryan Sheet will move up to the runner-up position as they work down into 3 and 4. Silby trying that inside line, but here comes Skylar Brown sweeping around the outside. 3 wide momentarily. And now Brown sets his sights on the back of the 88 machine. Meanwhile, Silby moves up to position number 3. Ryan Sheet, he'll get shuffled back to position number 4, but that's not for long. Battle on between Silby and Sheet as they work off turn 2 and down the back straightaway, keeping eye on the gap between Garrett Halsey, your race leader, and Skylar Brown. Brown looks to close in right now. Meanwhile, the 2-car battle now turns into a 3-car battle. The black car goes right through the middle and 2 for the price of 1. Randy Post says, thank you very much, I'll take that one. They go 3 wide once again through turn number 3 and 4. Oh, the 360 Wingless Sprint Cars here at the Fairbury American Legion Speedway. Round 3 of your American Dirt Series 360 Wingless Sprint Cars. 8-round series. And we're in week number 3. Now here comes Stephen Lindo, Alex Szerzinski, a 4-car battle for positions 4, 5, 6 and 7. Meanwhile up front it's still Garrett Halsey, nothing to write home about, looking at this battle towards the back end of the field. Lindo into the back of Szerzinski, watching Post around the outside of Silby down the back straightaway. 3.3 seconds away, Ryan Sheet from your second place driver of Skylar Brown. Szerzinski once again trying to the inside on Silby. Couldn't complete the pass. We go and watch the top 2 on screen. Half a second separating Garrett Halsey, your race leader, from Skylar Brown. They both ride the top side of the racetrack. White flag is out. 1 lap left to run. Heat race number 1. Your American Dirt Series 360 Wingless Sprint Cars. Brown goes to the bottom. Checkered flag is out. Garrett Halsey wins comfortably. Skylar Brown home in second. Third will go back to Ryan Sheet. Fourth will be Randy Post. Craig Silby rides out your top 5. Alex Szerzinski will come home 6. Stephen Lindo will find himself in your 7th finishing position with, of course, your 8th starter of Roman Gephardt not making the call. There we go. Halsey, Brown, Sheet, your top 3. Post, Silby, Szerzinski, Lindo and Gephardt. Those your 8 drivers for heat number 1. Heat number 2 will line them up like this, starting from the pole position. Driving your Black Diamond Motorsports number 90 machine, that is Trevor Royer. And to his outside from position number 2, piloting the Mass Mafia Motorsports 238, it's Anthony Marvoglio. Rolling off out of position number 3, driving car number 80, it is Vinny Sansone. And to his outside, driving the Black Diamond Motorsports car number 36 machine, that is Nathan Davis from position number 4. Starting from position number 5, driving the Indy Race Parts Esports car number 71 machine, that is Wade Fields. And to his outside, piloting the FSI Motorsports car number 54, from position number 6, that's Casey Simons. And your 7th and 8th starters lining up inside your 4th row from position number 7, driving car number 24, that is Colton Snyder. And he's outside from position number 8, that is Cody Malley. So what would normally be top 2 to the main event, seeing as though it is a field of 16 cars, all drivers will make your 30-lap feature event here this evening. We should not be required to run a B main, but we'll see what happens. Here we go. Heat number 2. American Dirt Series 360 Wingless Sprint Cars. We go racing with Trevor Royer. Keep an eye on Vinny Sansone. He knows how to get around these 360 Wingless Sprint Cars. As now he looks down to the inside, down into 3 and 4, trying to challenge for the race lead. But we are yellow pace car coming back on to the raceway. One could only assume a potential jump start. Everybody still seems to be running in their corresponding order. So hopefully we'll be able to get the lights off your iRacing.com official pace truck. Again with the new update. Watched a 100-lap super late model race last night at Eldora Speedway. Got to say, that was a hell of a show. I'm yet to test the race cars. And you know what? I'm happy just sitting here broadcasting. Hopefully that we will see a revival of the dirt scene here on the iRacing.com service. If you are joining us for the first time, welcome to Ultimate Dirt TV. Your home for dirt sim racing on your iRacing.com platform. Single file restarts: Royer, Marvoglio, Sansone, Davis, Fields, Simons, Snyder, Malley. Complete restart, but a single file restart in order. We go back racing down into turn number 1 and 2, and immediately keep an eye on Vinny Sansone. He made a challenge for the race lead there on the opening lap before we went yellow. Now he's going to do the same thing down into 3 and 4. So Sansone has got the 80 machine hooked up on the bottom side of the racetrack. But I'll tell you what, don't count this guy out. He's absolutely lightning quick, and I'll tell you what, he's been hanging for this update, and I can tell you, he's going to go up and into the wall. That is Nathan Davis. Malley involved. Colton Snyder involved as well. So a couple of cars coming together. But talking to Nathan Davis, he's very excited. He's super keen with this update. He's really been one that has been really impressive. So we'll see how he can handle after having that little mishap and misfortune. We'll see what he can do later on. So as we wait for the lights to go out on the pace truck. Ready to fire off. Off corner number 4. The double file restarts. Lap 4 is complete. 6 to run, so we work on lap 5 of 10. Royer slides up in front of Sansone, but here comes Vinny Sansone now down to the inside. Sansone with a slide jump into turn number 3 and 4. And Vinny Sansone, I think he may have had the lead at the start-finish line, so if we have a caution, he will be your race leader. But now he looks to drive away from the 90 machine. And these two guys, they are very, very quick in a wingless. In fact, you go back to the only USAC wingless sprint car pro series, both these drivers were in it. Davis coming after Casey Simons down into 3 and 4. Davis has got his car set up for the top side of the racetrack. Look at how straight he is keeping that number 36 machine compared to the likes of Vinny Sansone, Trevor Royer. Simon's had some company with Wade Fields. Fields is no slouch in these wingless sprint cars, but that Indy Race Parts Esports car number 71 machine looking to move up to one more position. Again, this will start up the outside row of tonight's feature event. White flag is out. Vinny Sansone makes contact with the wall. Royer goes on by. Davis goes on by. Sansone, he may have a bit of a broken race car, but it's not going to matter right now because here comes Trevor Royer down into turn number 3. Big slider from Sansone on Davis up the line. Oh my! What a belter of a finish between Sansone and Davis for the runner-up position. Now it is night time. Let's take a look at heat race number 2 results. No B main required. And it is night time. Your American Dirt Series 360 wingless sprint cars. Trevor Royer gets the win from Vinny Sansone over Nathan Davis home in second. Casey Simons in third. Wade Fields will round out your top 5. Cody Malley, Anthony Marvuglia, and Colton Snyder for your drivers in heat race number 2. Let's take a quick 30-second commercial break. We're going to spruce things up just a little bit. And we will come back with your A main on the other side of this warm-up session. Like I said, quick 30-second commercial break. We're back. Welcome to Ultimate Dirt TV's coverage of your American Dirt Series 360 winged sprint cars. Round number 3 of 8 here at the Fairbury American Legion Speedway. Round 4 next week to be held at Lanier National Speedway, followed up by Limaland Motorsports Park on June 21st. And then to wrap up the end of June will be the Volusia Speedway Park on June 28th. That'll be round 6. Round 7 tonight. In fact, Lernerville also looks like it's going to be a double header. So that's going to be Volusia and Lernerville on June 28th. And then, of course, Lincoln Speedway to wrap up the 5th of July. Again, 8 weeks, 1 drop week. We've already had Cedar Lake Speedway and the Federated Auto Parts I-55 Raceway. And, of course, tonight here at the Fairbury American Legion Speedway. Plenty of racing still to come with the American Dirt Series. They run on Friday nights. They run 360 winged sprint cars. That this week is coming up to the final race of the season at your Federated Auto Parts I-55. So looking forward to that one. More importantly, I'm looking forward to tonight. And if you want to get your league broadcasted here on Ultimate Dirt TV, access to over 50,000 social media followers, send us a message. It's real simple. $30. Get custom overlays, 2 custom overlays, and I'll show you. You get that one on the left-hand side, or you can use this one as well. In fact, let's just put that one up there right now because, well, we might as well get ready for this one. Cody Malley, quickest in this little warm-up session, followed by Alex Zazinski, Skylar Brown, Garrett Halsey, Trevor Royer, Vinny Sansone. And you go back to Randy Post, Nathan Davis, Craig Silby, and Stephen Lindo. Your top 10. We've got just under 2 minutes left in the warm-up session. Again, these drivers trying to work the track in, trying to get a little bit slicker. Still fairly tacky, but with 16 cars in attendance, make it 15 because Roman Gephardt, who I believe is out of the event tonight, he didn't take to the track for heat race number 1. He did, however, take a qualifying time. But again, real simple. Friday nights, we're back with the American Dirt Series 360 winged sprint cars. And you'll see more of that on the Friday evenings over the next couple of months. We have already saving the dates. We've already been in talks with the American Dirt Series. We can confirm that we will be back next season with them. What they are doing next season, we're not too sure. But also Monday nights from next week, I believe it is, they've got 2 360 sprint car series. They've got a Lightning division. And they've got another one. They've got 2 divisions that they run, 7 o'clock and 9, or 7:30 and 9 Eastern. And I believe, again, I'll just have to get confirmation on this one. I believe that we will be covering at least one of those events. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. Of course, over the last 6 weeks, we've been covering the World of Outlaws Butt Kicker Pro Qualifying Series powered by iRacing on the top split that is now finished. So congratulations to your 20 drivers that got their invitation to the World Championships. We look forward to watching that one. Of course, RaceSpot TV iRacing will have all the coverage and on Dirt Vision also. Closing in to the final few seconds of your warm-up session. Then we will get set for a 30-lap main event. Live from the Fairbury American Legion Speedway right here on your Home for Dirt broadcast on the iRacing.com platform. Ultimate Dirt TV. Brett Wheeler with you for the call. Checkered flag is out, and boy, it is time to go racing here at the Fairbury American Legion Speedway. Let's take a look at your starting grid from back to front. Rolling off from your 16th starting position on the outside of row number 8, that's Colton Snyder in car number 24. Lining up to the inside from position number 15. If he's there, that'll be Roman Gephardt. Your 7th row on the outside, position number 14 for Mass Mafia Motorsports, driving the 238, Anthony Marvuglio. And lining up to his inside, piloting your 214, the 214 car from position number 13, that is Stephen Lindo. Lining up from position number 12, 6th row to the outside, he drives the GoPro car number 16 entry, that is Cody Malley. And on his inside, position number 11, driving your Black Diamond Motorsports, car number 23, Alec Szynski. From your 10th starter, driving that Indy Race Parts Esports, car number 71, from position number 10, that'll be Wade Fields. And his inside, driving the Iridium Sim Sports, car number 7, position number 9, Craig Silby. Position number 8 for FSI Motorsports, it's the 54 of Casey Simons to his inside. From position number 7, car 11 of Randy Post. The Black Diamond Motorsports drivers will make up row number 3 to the outside. From position number 6, Nathan Davis. And to his inside, position number 5, Ryan Sheet. Vinny Sansone from position number 4 in car number 80. Skylar Brown from position number 3 in car number 10. Outside the front row, Black Diamond Motorsports, Trevor Royer from position number 2. And driving the Elite Performance Industries, car number 88. On your pole position for tonight's main event, that'll be Garrett Halsey. Round number 3, your American Dirt Series 360 Wingless Sprint Cars. Let's get dirty for 30 here at your Fairbury American Legion Speedway as they work down into turn number 1 and 2. It'll be Halsey, Brown, Royer and Brown. They work side by side. Royer trying to get a sweeping run on the outside as they work down into turn number 3 and 4. Looking good there in the opening lap and a half is Trevor Royer. Halsey going to fight back on the inside. Will go right through the middle. Trevor Royer will lead lap number 2. Sansone runs in the 3rd position. Then you go back to Skylar Brown, Nathan Davis battling with Wade Fields as they work side by side. Fields in the space of 2. Now make it 3 laps. He is +4, make it +5 if you can get by Nathan Davis. So Fields looking to slide up inside the top 5. Meanwhile, Halsey under some pressure right now from Vinny Sansone. Sansone, meanwhile, a little slower there on the exit of turn number 4. Again, he gets back to the inside of Halsey into 1 and 2. So Sansone, he's good in 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Halsey looks just a little bit better. Sansone slides up. Vinny Sansone will take over the runner-up position right now, and Garrett Halsey's got some company with Skylar Brown as they work side by side down the back straightaway. Brown sliding up in front of Garrett Halsey. Brown will take over the 3rd position. 24 to run. We are yellow. Yellow in the main event. Stephen Lindo in the 214 car. We take a look at your NLRA instant replay to see exactly what happened. Oh, the 24 of Colton Snyder got into the wall. And Lindo was trying to get around, trying to get underneath him. Just caught the left rear. And the iRacing yellow will come out. We are back live thanks to the NLRA instant replay. So 24 remaining. Trevor Royer, he was comfortable out in front. That battle between Sansone and then what was brewing between Halsey and Brown. Tell you what, I've never been this excited for a dirt update. And what I've seen yesterday and what I'm seeing tonight here I want to say, when it comes to broadcast, I think this is a step in the right direction. YourRacing.com pace truck comes infield, ready to go back green. 24 laps remaining. Once we go past the start-finish line here on the front straightaway, Sansone trying to time the start there on Trevor Royer. The field was just backed up just a little bit as well. Royer, he had control of the field. 3 wide, almost down into turn number 3. We go 3 wide for the race lead. Royer up top, Sansone to the middle, and Garrett Halsey. He's working that inside to perfection down into 1 and 2. Here comes Skylar Brown. Royer drives away from your runner-up positions and driving away from the field. 3 wide once again. Halsey, Brown and Sansone. 1 car into the wall. That's Cody Malley. In that GoPro number 16 machine, do we stay green? Yes, we do. Now Wade Fields is up +5 positions so far. He started 10th, and he's up to position number 5. But he's got Craig Silby, Nathan Davis, along with Casey Simons, all working, trying to get by that 71 machine. Brown with a slider on Halsey. Brown once again with a big dive bomb down into turn number 3 and 4. It's a short slider. Davis into the wall. Gets it back going again. 1/3 of the race distance is complete. 10 down, 20 to run. Brown, Halsey, there was contact on the back straightaway. Now, here comes the 71 of Wade Fields, just as we were almost 3 wide. Come out of corner number 4. We are yellow one more time. Poor old Stephen Lindo once again driving the 214 machine. The reason for the caution. So watching what is happening in front of him. Again, just gets caught up onto the tail tank and the rear crash bar of the 24 entry of Colton Snyder. And unfortunately, Stephen Lindo will go upside down. He'll have to call the virtual tow, which means there goes a minute, or nearly 2 minutes of tow time to go back to the pits. So what is going to be 19 laps left to run? Your main event. Round 3 of the American Dirt Series 360 Wingless Sprintcars. Don't forget, Friday night we will have the coverage of the final round. The final round of the 360 Winged Sprint Car Series with your American Dirt Series. Field was doubled up once again, ready to go racing. 11 down once we go past the start-finish line. 19 to go. And again, Royer just backing the field up. Well, Sansone was trying to get around on the outside. 3 and 4 wide, almost through turn number 1 and 2. Halsey once again, he's good on the opening lap to the middle of the racetrack. He goes. Garrett Halsey now looking for the race lead. There was contact between Halsey and Royer. Royer trying to sweep around the outside. He's going to lose 2 positions. Gets into the right rear of Vinny Sansone. Royer has to gather it back up right now, but Vinny Sansone coming after your race leader, that Elite Performance Industries number 88 machine of Garrett Halsey. But keep an eye on that Black Diamond Motorsports Carnival 90 machine of Royer. Working the cushion, working the top side of the racetrack. Here he comes. Trevor Royer picks up the runner-up position once again. Now coming after the race leader, next time by will be halfway home. 15 down, 15 to run. Royer, Sansone working side by side, trying to run down Garrett Halsey, who's gone 7/10 of a second lead over your drivers in 2nd and 3rd position. Royer, Sansone once again. Now here comes Skylar Brown, Nathan Davis, both those drivers working on the top side. In fact, that's Cody Malley driving the GoPro number 16 machine. He was working the outside of the racetrack. We're in tandem with Skylar Brown in the black and blue number 10 machine. But again, Sansone got some company with Craig Silby, still keeping an eye on Trevor Royer. Boy, that Black Diamond Motorsports Carnival 80 machine is looking very, very quick right now as he runs down your race leader. There's a challenge side by side. Halsey through the middle. Royer working the cushion down the working down the back straight away. Wheel to wheel in the middle of turn number 3 and 4. And Trevor Royer back to the pointy end of the field, back to the number 1 position. Well, Garrett Halsey, you've certainly got some company. If your eyes haven't lit up just yet with Royer right on the outside, he's still not giving up through the middle of the racetrack. Here comes Skylar Brown. There's contact there on the front straightaway. Brown goes down to the inside, going to give him a little bit of a receipt just to say, hey, I was there. 9 to go as they work off turn number 4. Royer, your race leader from Brown. Halsey in 3rd position. Then you go back to Vinny Sansone in 4th. Craig Silby to round out your top 5. Wade Fields putting the moves there back to Cody Malley. Alex Szynski coming through. Remember, Szynski had a whole lot of trouble in qualifying. Didn't have the run of luck in your heat race, but working that 23 down to the inside. Now in goes Casey Simons to the middle of the racetrack. Field slides up in front of Malley. Now here comes Nathan Davis trying to split the gap right now, trying to put the needle through the haystack. One car going to the infield. That is Casey Simons in the 54. That's Davis into the wall. We will go yellow. Boy, a 2-second lead. So I don't think it was that, actually. I thought it might have been a 2-second lead. Maybe it might have been just about a second lead. So take a look. NLRA instant replay. It was Casey Simons in the 54. Sort of caught the end of it. Wow. Again, well, you look at how that all happened. Didn't look like contact, but it is what it is. 6 laps left to run. Just a few cautions, just a couple of cautions in this main event. Single file restart. Safety car is infield. Who will get the win here tonight? Round number 3 of the American Dirt Series 360 Wingless Sprint Cars. We go back racing. What does Brown have for Trevor Royer? Halsey's been so good on these restarts on the bottom of the racetrack. We'll see what he can muster up here with 5 coming to 5 to go. And yellow is out. Now I think we're starting to see the drivers get desperate to make those passes that they probably wouldn't make if it was inside the first laps. First 5-10 laps, Cody Malley driving the GoPro number 16 machine. We'll see what see what happened to him. A little bit of contact there with Wade Fields and Cody Malley. Goes upside down. Nose to tail flips. That'll put his car on the top of the chassis. And back to the yellow once again. So 5 remaining. 5 laps is all that separates one of these drivers from picking up a round 3 victory here at the Fairbury American Legion Speedway. And the questions are already being asked as to what these drivers think and feel about the update. You better have your answer ready, boys. 5 to go. Royer, Brown and Halsey. Green flag back out onto the raceway here at the Fairbury American Legion Speedway. Watching Brown and Halsey work side by side momentarily, but Brown is too good on the top side of the racetrack. And Garrett Halsey, tell you what, credit where credit is due. He is not shying away from the middle part of the speedway at both ends. He's been very persistent in trying to run that middle. Now runs top and tries to cut it back down. Meanwhile, Craig Silby trying to come after Vinny Sansone for the 4th and 5th position as they work through turn number 1 and 2. 7, nearly 8/10 of a second lead for Trevor Royer as they work with just 2 laps left to run. Silby now to the inside on Vinny Sansone as they work through 1. Out of turn 2, Sansone's got the run on the outside, but Silby's just too good on the bottom side of the racetrack. Meanwhile, white flag is out. 1 lap left to run. Your American Dirt Series 360 Wingless Sprint Cars. Royer makes a mistake. No, we are going to go yellow. We are going yellow. So a green, white checker. We go back a lap and we go to overtime. Overtime looming for Royer and Brown, Halsey. Oh boy, if you didn't think this was going to get spicy, it has certainly been juiced up. Boy, I wonder how the nerves are settling in right now for your race leader, Trevor Royer. An experienced campaigner, especially in the Wingless Sprint Cars. Like I said earlier on in the program, in fact, 3 out of the top 4 drivers that I can remember were in that USAC World Championships for the Pro Series for these wingless sprint cars. Trevor Royer, Skylar Brown, and Vinny Sansone. Garrett Halsey sits amongst them, right in position number 3. Here we go, green one checker to find out who will take out round number 3. Halsey to the inside on Brown. Brown turns it back underneath him. Halsey into the wall. We're going to go yellow. Oh, again, that desperate slider. So overtime once again will loom. Oh, who's that? Anthony Marvuglia upside down. Alex Zazinski back to the pits. He'll get credit with a 10th place finish. Marvuglio with a 9th place finish. But one more opportunity. One more chance. I'm glad you guys didn't see that because my screen just went black. An opportunity for Brown or Sansone to maybe steal this one away. Again, biggest mover through the field. We've got 3 that are +5. Anthony Marvuglio, although he's back in the pits, he went from 14th to 9th. That is +5. Wade Fields has gone from 10th to 5th. That is +5. And Craig Selby from 9th to 4th. That is also +5. Overtime, take number 2. Royer, Brown, Sansone. Shooting up and lighting the fires, lighting the tyres. We go green down into turn number 1. Sansone and Selby went to the bottom. Brown and Royer went to the top of the racetrack. They'll do the same into 3 and 4. Brown into the wall. He caught the left rear of Trevor Royer. Now the one flag is out. One final time, your American Dirt Series 360 wingless sprint cars. They work down into turn number 3 and 4. Final time, checkered flag is out. Here comes Trevor Royer. Trevor Royer will win week number 3 here at the Fairbury American Legion Speedway. Second will go to Vinny Sansone and Craig Selby. We'll round out your top 3. Let's take a look, ladies and gentlemen, your official results. Just to confirm, Trevor Royer is your winner from Vinny Sansone, home in second. Craig Selby will come up and round up the podium in position number 3. Wade Fields home in 4th. Nathan Davis will grab a top 5. Garrett Halsey back to 6th. Randy Post 7th. Skylar Brown 8th. 9th to be Alex Zazinski. Anthony Marvuglio to come home in position number 10. And of course, Cody Malley, Casey Simons 11th and 12th. Colton Snyder, Stephen Lindo, Ryan Sheet, Roman Gephardt. For your 16 drivers, I was looking at 32 laps then, your 16 drivers for week number 3 of your American Dirt Series 360 winged sprint cars. Let's go trackside. We will talk to your top 3. And well, to come home in position number 3, it is Craig Selby. Craig, well, you're making a habit of this one, but I've got to say, well done. You are equal hard charger here tonight. You go from 9th to position number 3. That was a crazy finish.
These crazy finishes are good for me. Like I'm managing to grab a few spots right at the end, which is great. Yeah. It's each of these races is all brand new, so it's exciting to be on the podium.
Mate, after what we've had over the last couple of days, we've had the new update, we've had the new build. First and foremost, how much time have you spent on this new build over the last couple of days, and more so in these wingless cars?
Literally, this is the first go in the wingless since it's come out. So I've had a go in the midgets and I've had a go in the wing 360s, and I won both of those. And come on the podium in this. So yeah, I haven't put much time at all, but I'm finding that because I build my own setups, I'm finding that it's a lot more intuitive. So what I think I want it to do, I try that and it does it. So that's good.
So would you say we're going it's a step in the right direction from what we've previously had over the past, I want to say, year and a bit?
Oh, I think so, definitely. For me, there's just so much more feel, and it's much more about the long game. Like so far, I'm absolutely trash at qualifying, and my heats are pretty average. But that makes it fun coming through from midfield in the feature.
Well, Craig, congratulations on this third place finish here tonight. Again, a couple of spots on this car. I know there's a few people behind the scenes that make this possible for you in the 7 car to get around. An opportunity for you to thank those sponsors and people that help make this possible for you.
Thanks, Brett. American Dirt Series for putting all these series on. They're doing a great job, and they're attracting some really good drivers. Congratulations to Vinny and Trevor. Those guys were up the front again, as they always are. And thanks to Ultimate Dirt TV for putting on the show. And Iridium Sim Sports, Easy Trucks New Zealand, and Concut New Zealand. Thank you, guys.
There we go, guys. Craig Selby, home in position number 3. We'll chat to the runner-up driver of Vinny Sansone. He finished second in heat race number 2 and now will come home second in the podium. Vinny, congratulations on this runner-up position. Boy, I tell you what, that was a race that had everything in it. There was passes, there was slide jobs, there was drummer at the end. After 32 laps now, you come home second. How do you feel after that one?
Oh, just as lost as I was as I entered the race. iRacing throws us new tires, a new chassis, and resurfaces all their tracks with new clay. And so those are my first laps, and every lap's a learning experience, and it's going to take a lot of them to get a feel for the car again, and hopefully the racing will get better.
Do you think now that we've got the update and from what I'm hearing and what I'm seeing and what I've seen the last couple of days, do you think that with what they've put out over the past couple of days, do you think that we're going to see more leagues start to come back? And if we do, what are you particularly looking for when you look for a league race?
Yeah, hopefully it does bring people back, but I think they're going to have to put the effort in to learn everything, and you're just going to have to put the time in to get the car dialed in. Number 1 to yourself, and then number 2, figure out what's fast. But I believe the cars will provide better racing than they have, and hopefully that does draw more leagues up. And obviously you're looking for stuff like you had tonight. You want to see drivers racing hard, casual contact, but still be able to give each other room and make maneuvers.
What have you made? You said that this was your first laps on the new build in these cars. What did you make of it overall?
Yeah, that's a good question. Still processing that. Definitely different. It does, like I said, the combination of things gives you a feel of weight and sensation, and some, I don't say more control of the car, but it's a different control of the car. I think it's for the better, and I look forward to learning more.
No, well, Vinny, congratulations on the runner-up finish. Before we let you go, sponsors, shout-outs, all that good stuff. Who makes this happen for you?
Just thanks to friends and family keeping a follow on me on social medias and getting to watch broadcasts like you guys put on. So thanks to Ultimate Dirt TV and everybody who watches.
All right, there we go, guys. Vinny Sansone home in second spot. We'll chat to you when here tonight. And boy, he was quick from the get-go. Home in position number 1. He really made that top side his own. Trevor Royer. Trevor, congratulations on the win, boy. You must be thrilled, man. It was a live or die kind of moment, kind of a race there up on the top side of the racetrack.
Oh yeah, thanks, Brett, for sure. I was kind of surprised the top was that good there for so long, because throughout the warm up and ever since this update, the tracks just don't seem to wear out like they did before. So I was kind of worried about how good the top would be, but once it came in, man, I was pretty much dedicated to running up there, and you're gonna have to slide me or roll me on the bottom and beat me.
You just said that the track doesn't wear out as much as it did, obviously with the new update. Is that a good thing, do you think, at the moment?
I don't know. Me being as one where I feel like I'm better on a slicker track, I'm not the biggest fan of the rate that the tracks are wearing out, but I mean, it's the same for everybody. So I kind of just take what they give me and just make the best out of it. Nathan Davis, we were working on setups earlier. The guru, he got me hooked up on a setup. He found something in a little practice we ran earlier, and felt pretty good there regardless of the track state. So just happy to get the win. Happy to do it on Ultimate Dirt TV, my main sponsor. Always a great time when I can win in one of your broadcasted races. So yeah, happy about it.
Hey, what have you learnt so far in the last couple of days? Testing whether it's the 360 wing cars or the 360 wingless. What have you learnt so far in the past couple of days?
Mainly that everything you had before you can just throw out because it's junk. I dabbled in that a little bit and realized quickly that the baselines that iRacing gives you are much better. So I've been kind of just messing off of that, and been racing a mix of the wing car and the non-wing car. Both feel a lot different. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I enjoy the way they drive. I've heard positive and negative things from people about both, and I enjoy both. I've always enjoyed both, and I knew even with the change, this build wasn't going to make me hate one of those two so much that I didn't want to drive them. So just trying to figure it out like everybody, and was able to pick up a win doing it. So that's pretty cool.
No, Trevor, congratulations on the victory. Before I let you go, of course, a lot of sponsors on this car, a lot of great people behind the scenes that make this possible for you in the 90 car. Now's an opportunity to thank those guys and people from Victory Lane.
Yeah, my team, Black Diamond Motorsports, 19 Designs, Tim's Dirt Track Simulators, Cody Olson for putting on the American Dirt Series League. One of the OGs running the league, so I always enjoy supporting him and what he's doing with his leagues. And Ultimate Dirt TV and you, Brett, for putting on the broadcast. Proudly sponsoring my car. Always enjoy putting my Ultimate Dirt TV car up on the podium and trying to make you look good. So thanks for everything you do.
Trev, congratulations, buddy. I'm sure we'll see you Friday night for the final round of the 360 Wing Sprint Cars.
Yep, thank you, Brett.
There we go, guys. Trevor Royer from Victory Lane. He gets the win here in round number 3 of the American Dirt Series 360 Wingless Sprint Cars. And, of course, that will wrap up your post-race coverage here from the Fairbury American Legion Speedway. Congratulations goes to Trevor Royer, who picks up the win from Vinny Sansone and Craig Silby to round out your top 3. Well, that'll do us for us here on Ultimate Dirt TV. We'll be back Friday night. 10 o'clock Eastern. The server goes up at 10 o'clock Eastern, so we'll be live at about 10:15, 20 past 10 for what will be the final round of your 360 Winged Sprint Cars live from the Federated Auto Parts I-55 Raceway. But until then, on behalf of the team here at Ultimate Dirt TV and the manager behind the scenes, I'm Brett Wheeler signing off, saying good night. We'll see you Friday.